So the Serie A begins in less than a week, but Juventus have not fully completed the full transfer window left. We have still players that need to go and a lot of players, and there is still some players that still need to come in. And in this video, you will know every player that need to come in and need to go out. But before I begin, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and let's begin. So let's begin with the potential departures that are or rumored to the club or termination. So there is Perin, Di Gregorio, Rugani, Arthur, and Nico Gonzalez. So let's begin with the keepers. Now, Di Gregorio and Perin, they were the first and the second keeper, but now Di Gregorio were doing bad performances and they want to leave because Vicario is now the first keeper of Juventus and they want to leave. There is Marseille on Di Gregorio. There is Marseille on Di Gregorio and Perin wants to leave. There is Palermo on him. So the two keepers wants to leave because of playtime, and Di Gregorio, he knows that he ruined his chance with Spalletti. And now he wants to leave. And there will probably be a second goalkeeper to when Vicario's injured or something like that. He will be the second keeper. So first of all, there is that. Rugani. There is Lazio on him. And he can go. And for me, we need to get rid of these players. We get more than Perin, Di Gregorio, Rugani, Nico Gonzalez, Arthur. So there is even Cabal, Cup Miners, which we'll talk about them as well. But these are the potential players that are getting rumored to leave. There's Rugani, there's Arthur, and the next couple of hours, probably there will be a termination of Arthur. So the Arthur will go, and Carnevale will terminate his contract, and he will leave. Rugani, there's Lazio on him, and Nico Gonzalez. There's Atletico Madrid, but Juventus doesn't want to let him go for around 20 million. Juventus want for around 30 million euros, which is good. We need to stand on our price. So, Arthur, there is a termination. We need to let him go because we get a player for around 80 million euros. 80 million euros, okay? 80 million euros. Then he flopped. He's getting 4 million per year or something like that. And he's not living up in the expectations, not at all. Nobody wants to get him. There were Besiktas on him, but I don't think nobody's gonna get him. Nobody wants Arthur, and he's probably going to leave. And there is 3 more players that I don't want in Juventus. Cabal, Miretti, and Cup Miners. These are the 3 players that I don't want. First of all, Cabal, he didn't do nothing. Miretti. So these 3 players, they need to go. And because they don't live up of the expectations, they aren't good and they aren't on Juventus level. So these players needs to go. They didn't live up the expectations, and the potential signings that could be if these players leave. In those couple of players, there is a lot of midfielders. There's, for example, Cup Miners, Miretti, Arthur, and even if we decrease the salary for them, remove the salary from them, for example, Arthur, we're gonna terminate his contract. We can get Kessié because Kessié is free. And we can get him, and we just cover his salary. So it is a replacement with a better player. And Kessié is the one. He's a very good, he's experienced player. He won the Scudetto, and he is an experienced player that maybe he isn't the only one with experience that could put the team on his back, but it could help. But it could help for the season, and we need experienced players. We need experienced players on the pitch because Kessié alone will not do the work. Kessié alone, we have a lot and a lot of good players. Alej Begovic, Yildiz, Conceição, many of Douglas Luiz, which is considered a new signing for me. A new signing for me. So these players are very, very good. Are very, very good. We already got, look at me. By the way, we have already got 6 new players. 6 new players. You can see Selek, Alej Begovic, Vicario, Lukumi, Ekator, and Colomwani. So we already got 6 new players. 6 new players, but we need a little bit more. And to get the players that we need, those little bit more, we need to sell. We need to sell and we need to unblock the market. Because now, the only player that we sold is Luis Openda, who scored today in the Champions League. So, congratulations to Openda. Keep it up. And now we need to sell. We need to sell because we only sell 1. We already got 6 players, and Alej Begovic, Lukumi, Colomani, even the other ones, but they need to improve. And they need even Selek. He is very good in the preseason, now we'll see in the season. But these are the new signings of Juventus still now. And we need a left back. We need a left back. Because Cambiaso isn't the one. Cambiaso isn't the one. There is some rumors of Raum. I think he's a pretty good left back. He can come and fight with Cambiaso. And will that be the unlocking of Cambiaso? Because now Cabal isn't. Cabal is even worse than Cambiaso. So will Cambiaso have competition now? Will Cambiaso have competition? And maybe will he improve his performance? Because now Man City is not on him. Man City will not be on him. They see the decrease of performance from him. No one will be on him. So could that challenge him to be the number 1 left back and win the duel, the 1v1 versus him who begins? Hopefully now he got the number 20, and maybe even if Jonathan David leaves, there could be a new striker for Juventus. So that could be potentially the new signing. But it is very important to get experienced players. Experienced players is very important because unexperienced players that are very good, are very young, but when is the time to dig deep? When is the time that things are all above you, things that are getting hard, the players will collapse. Like we saw the season before and the season before that. The players collapse. So we need experienced players, and not only Kessié. Carnevali, we need at least 2 more. In the summer there were Ellison, Lewandowski, Bernardo Silva. These are players that are very experienced and could put their team, put Juventus on their back. So we need more experienced players because Kessié is not enough. So tell me guys, what you think about the potential signings and the potential outgoings of Juventus. And if you enjoyed this video, and tell me who would you like to bring and who would you like to sell from Juventus. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and see you in the next video guys. Peace.